I've tried a lot of weird food in my life, but this right here might be the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. And I'm not just talking about food, I'm talking about in general. I discovered this when I was scrolling through my delivery app, and I saw this thumbnail. And I was immediately drawn to the thing on the left. What is that? I don't know if whatever it is should even exist. And you know what? I'll take it one step further. I don't know whoever invented that and put it on their menu should exist either. Just kidding about that, but that looks so insane to me. I can't fathom what that is. By the way, this is not just some random restaurant. It's a legitimate chain here in Korea. I might have even had it before, I'm not really sure. But upon further investigation, I discovered that this is like some kind of like raw beef concoction served in a plastic to-go coffee cup. The thumbnail shows a cardboard cup holder as well. I don't think I have one here. No. But it just gets weirder after, you know. To be fair, it could have been weirder if it was served with actual coffee, like raw beef and coffee. But the broth that is in there is this. This is icy cold. You can actually hear the chunks of ice still in there. I mean, it's hurting my fingers just touching it. So it's a kind of a hot and sour, I believe, just freezing cold broth. And then in here, it's a little bit different than the picture, but I mean, you even have the dang, what is this? Like a slushy? It smells decent, to be honest with you. And it does appear, yeah, it's different than the picture because the beef is just, you know, it's just chilling in the middle here instead of on the top. You have to obviously pour this in yourself. There's a bunch of cabbage on the bottom. There's a bunch of like, just like, I believe this is like meat juices. We also have some dried seaweed and, you know, some radishes and some sprouts. This cost me $8, which makes it even more just, it's unsettling. A little bit disturbing that this is at the price point it's at. I don't know if I can trust it. And you might be saying like, oh, what's wrong with a little bit of raw beef? I mean, you know, Andrew Zimmer might be licking his chops right now. But I think to the average folk, this is just strange, man. So I am kind of disappointed they didn't give me the little cardboard sleeve, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can. I guess this is what you're supposed to do. There's a chunk of ice that just fell out. There's another chunk of ice right there. Not just any ice. It's like a hot and sour soup ice. They didn't give me a straw, which is a little bit comforting, but they didn't give me any utensils at all. I don't know how I'm supposed to eat this, so I guess I'm just gonna take a sip first and see what's going on. It tastes like a damn Bloody Mary. Which would actually probably, if I had one of those, help me through this video. But, you know, I like Bloody Marys. Can't even lie about it. So far, it's not that bad. It's spicy though. Yeah. It's definitely got that good kick to it. Like I'm telling you, man, it tastes exactly like a Bloody Mary so far, but I think we gotta dive in there a little bit. Probably supposed to use chopsticks. Sorry. Probably supposed to use chopsticks for this, but I don't really have any. So we're just gonna go in with a fork. Here's the raw beef. It appears to be kind of like julienne, kind of thin strips. And I guess we'll try it out right now. That ain't it. I'm glad this is only $8 because my initial intuitions were correct. This should not exist. Please get this off your menu. Please fire whoever came up with this idea. And if you're watching this thinking like, hey, that looks pretty fire, maybe you should, you know, hit up the Food Network. Try to get your own show, because I think only insane maniacs would appreciate this. This is the most bizarre food I've ever tried. I don't know how to describe it. It's basically like a raw beef Bloody Mary without the alcohol, which the alcohol would help, like I said. But then there's like weird, like so many crazy, I mean, there's like seaweed, there's just so much cabbage floating around in this mix. The texture is just, like, if you're a texture person who's picky about texture, dude, you would lose your mind. But also, here's the thing. If you're a flavor person, and you don't care about the texture, you just like the flavor, you still lose your mind. I'm not really detecting anything in this that works at all. Maybe I'm just getting thrown off by the presentation. But, yeah, nah. This ain't it, bro. This is not it. I don't want to eat that, or drink it, or consume this. So I don't think I will, but you know, I hardly throw away food. This is one of those rare occasions. Maybe I will, you know, see if my wife wants to try it. She might like it. Maybe it's just not up to my, you know, Western taste buds. But like I said, this is just saying it. And what is that, dude? I am sorry about this. Is a failed video. The sprouts are coming through. I will give it that, and that's about the only thing I can compliment on it. It's bad. All right. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I'm just getting out of here, man. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video tomorrow, probably, if I can keep it going. Today's day 5. Peace. Oh man, that's garbage, bro. That is garbage. Elizabeth.